It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y guandules no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que.
Oh yeah. Good morning. How's everyone doing? It's 7:10 a.m., guys. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Phone's blowing up already this morning. How's everyone doing? Group chat's going off. How's everyone doing this morning, guys? It is Friday the 13th. Dun, dun, dun. What is everyone feeling? I got a Coke just chilling here. What's going on? What's going on? All my stuff is all, let's see here. There we go. Exposing behind the scenes, breaking that fourth wall, guys. How's everyone doing? It is Friday the 13th. Oh man, how's everyone doing, guys? It is Friday the 13th on the 7:10 a.m. show, guys. We are getting into a good one today. We are going to learn about the history of Friday the 13th, all the lore, all the craziness about it, guys. We got today in history. We're going to start it off strong, guys. Hopefully everyone's in here. I'm going to go, you know what? We'll do a little roll call. Well, we have a Bigfoot sighting, guys. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. All I'm going to say, it's something. It's either a dude in a suit or it's an animal. Like, not like a normal animal. Those are the only things I can say about it. It's crazy, but I'm gonna make sure everyone gets in here for this Bigfoot sighting because it's exciting, guys. I'm excited about it. So we'll just get into roll call first, and then we'll get into this Bigfoot sighting. All right, let's hit up a roll call, guys.
Roll call for the Tanksters. It's 7:10 a.m. Rise and shine. It's time to slam. Break the mold. Rebel from the north. Tanksters unite. Let's raise a storm. D-A-N-K. We're here to play. Loud and proud. We won't obey. 7:10 a.m. We'll rock your day. Tanksters assemble. Never fade away.
What happens when you let demons perform music? Lonnie, how's it going? Lonnie's in the house. All right, guys, let's get into this morning. Roll call for the Danksters. We got Chantel in the house. Nice, nice. We got Carolyn in the house. I bet you it's really cold. I know Kingman's cold. I bet you Colorado is really cold. Oh, speaking of Colorado, that's where the Bigfoot sighting was, guys. Wait till we get into this. Rosie Key, good morning. How are you, Rosie Key? Hey, is Jim back yet? That's what I was going to ask you. All right, guys. Who else we got? We got Harley. Harley in the house. Good morning, Harley. How are you? Speaking of Harley, we got some news on that here in a minute, guys. We got Mike Means in the house, Merlin Public Media. How you doing, buddy? We got Supernova Mike in the house. We got, oh man, a whole bunch of people have been here. Paras Keva Dart Acquire-phobia. That's Friday the 13th. It's snowing. What? It's snowing in Colorado. Holy cow, man. Who else we got? We got, oh, back to retro. Can't comment much though. He's in training, guys. Shh, don't tell his training officer. I bet you it is cold in freaking Ohio. Good morning. Good morning. Good Monday. Good morning, Honey Nut Heroine. Man, I can't even talk. Yes, he's back. All right, then I will be over at the shop today to drop that off for him, for him. All right, guys. Big shout out to everyone in here, man. Thank you, guys. Guys, loaded up in the morning. I love it. All right, guys, we are going to get into this Bigfoot sighting. This happened in Colorado. This was a couple that were on a train, and then they spotted this thing. So my first thought of it, guys, we'll get into it. My first thought of it was that it's a dude in a suit. But if they're on a train, that kind of, I guess, like debunks it a little bit. I don't know. So we're gonna check this out, guys. I would say, hang on one second. This is probably the biggest piece of evidence that we've had in a long time, whether it's a dude in a suit or whatever it is. I mean, the big famous one of the guy walking, that was a dude in a suit. So, I mean, I don't know. All right, let's kill the chat real quick, guys, so we don't lose it. All right. Then we're going to share this screen. So, yeah, this happened in Colorado. And I'll let you guys be the judges on this. You make the call. All right, you guys ready? Here we go, guys. It's only about a 30-second clip.
Sasquatch. A guy named Brenton sent us the following video while we were on a Bigfoot expedition. Here is the latest purported Bigfoot captured on video near Silverton, Colorado. This appears to be captured from the train that runs between Durango and Silverton. We will zoom in 200%, then 350%, and then we will play the original again with the original audio, and then run back all through this one more time with you.
That's kind of
yeah, like I said, we were camping less than 100 miles northwest of here when it was filmed doing a Bigfoot sighting investigation
that thing's pretty
on Thunder
big,
Mountain.
Man.
Colorado is well known for Bigfoot sightings and is currently the #1 reported Sasquatch hotspot and all of the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, look at that thing. That thing's big. And then it just like goes like to blend in with the grass, which is crazy.
Let me see your camera, I'll do it.
Huh.
It's an elusive creature.
It's an elusive creature. What is that fucking idiot?
Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it.
Oh, it just blended right in at a certain point. I don't know, man.
It's an elusive creature.
Look at it.
I just squatted down.
Ooh. And then if you didn't know,
Camera, I'll do it.
it looks like a bush. Ah. That's a hard one, man.
It's an elusive creature. I just squatted down. Yeah,
Look, and he blends right in at that point. So, I mean, if it was a suit. One more time.
It's an elusive creature.
It's an elusive creature.
I just squatted down.
Squat on your fucking face. Shut up.
Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it.
I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of Bigfoot sighting? The latest Bigfoot sighting, guys. Blow up those comments. I'm interested to see what you guys think. All right. It's 42 in Ohio. Bears can walk on their back feet. It's a bear. Really? You think it's a bear? I think it's a dude in a suit. They're on a train. Yeah, they're on a train. See, so that's my issue with this. And not that you couldn't fake that, but I mean, trains aren't in the most populated places in the world. So like to stage that, I wouldn't think would be easy. I think that would be a little hard to stage that. I don't know though. It's probably fake because I doubt it would be one to be spotted. Pretty dang obvious. Yeah, but then again, it looked like it's far away and it's a train. They might just be used to trains going by. And the way he sat down and blended in, like, so my problem with it, I got a couple problems. One is it blended in so good that you would have had to make the suit around your surroundings, because he just sat down and it looked like a bush. So that's one thing. Another thing is I don't know. That's a hard one, man. That's a hard one. Wish I was there with my Samsung 100 times zoom. Yeah, I'm going to Colorado to catch him. That was a dude in a suit. It looks fake. I got a room you can stay at. Supernova Mike. Maybe difficult, but not impossible. Also not impossible. Yeah, no, exactly. It's not impossible. It'd be a little difficult. They would have had to, just put time and effort into it, which I guess if you're going to do a real hoax, that's what you would want to do. Hunters use this kind of suit, but this one looks altered. Yeah, that's what, let me see here, guys. Let's look. I want to look at this just one more time. Let me see here.
Near Silverton, Colorado. This appears to be captured from the train that runs between Durango and Silverton.
It is out in the middle of nowhere.
We will zoom in 200%, then 350%, and then we will play the original again with the original audio, and then run back all through this one more time with you. Yeah, like I said, we were camping less than 100 miles northwest of here when it was filmed doing a Bigfoot sighting investigation on Thunder Mountain. Colorado is well known for Bigfoot sightings and is currently the #1 reported Sasquatch hotspot in all of the Rocky Mountains.
It's an elusive creature.
It's an elusive creature. Shut up. Shut up with your elusive creature crap. I don't know. What do you guys think, man? It could be a guy in a suit. Definitely could be a guy in a suit. It's bow season in Colorado. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It could have been very, and if it blends into the surroundings, that would make a lot of sense. Look at Carolyn. Look at Carolyn making sense of all this stuff. Looks like he stopped, squats. Maybe he's taking a shit. Yeah. Speaking of human shit, I'm at work, guys. I'm working my seasonal gig, and a man, I'm assuming it's a man, took a human shit outside of one of my stores. And the reason I could tell it was human was because they used paper. I don't think I don't think animals are using paper these days. Can you believe it? Took a human shit out in public over by Target. Oh, you can tell around its legs it's a suit by the feet. Oh, yeah, yeah, I couldn't believe it. And thank God I'm a manager because I didn't have to clean it up. But, oh, yeah, that was nasty, man. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. All right, guys. Also, what I cannot believe is it's time. So lots of hunters. Oh, yeah, Carolyn would probably know then, like the suits and all that. All right, guys, today, let's get into today in history. We're going to make the, yep. All right, we're going to get
Today in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right. I love that one picture of the woman running at the end and the guy grabbing her. That was from the first time a woman ran the marathon. I believe it's the New York Marathon. And fucking referees and people were trying to take her out of it because she was a woman. How ridiculous is that? It might be sick, but I used to do that on the ocean when I was surfing. Everyone does because they don't want to run back to the bathroom. Ocean's one thing. I mean, a seagull would probably eat it. Let's be honest. But out in front of a store, come on, come on. All right, today in history, guys, what do we got? We got some birthdays. All right, we got Margaret Thatcher, old Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, guys. I remember her in the 80s. That was big, Margaret Thatcher. She was born in October 13th, 1925. She died April 8th, 2013 at age 87. Big bucket of win in her life. All right, Ian Thorpe, Australian swimmer, was born today, guys. Sasha Baron Cohen, Borat himself, guys. Borat, who was it? Ali D. All sorts of stuff. Sasha Baron Cohen. Funny story for all you Kingman people was I'm sure you guys already know. He showed up in Kingman for the second Borat or whatever he did, and he went to a community meeting and announced that he was going to build a second mosque, of the biggest mosque on the West Coast or something, and he was going to put it in Kingman. And if you guys don't know, Kingman is this small little kind of a small country town would be the best way to put it. Tolerance doesn't run high with a lot of people in Kingman, Arizona, and the surrounding areas too. So as you could imagine, they edited it to be like where people were huffing and puffing about a mosque, and they were showing how racist they were. Man, people got mad in Kingman because they edited it around and made them look like like fools, which probably wouldn't have been hard anyway. But they did edit it around it and make it look bad. So that was our experience with good old Sasha Baron Cohen here in Arizona. In 1962, American football player Jerry Rice was born, guys. And then in 41, Paul Simon was born. Paul Simon always tripped me out, Simon and Garfunkel. And I have theories. One of my theories is you can be, there's regular famous here in the United States, and then there's New York famous. So Paul Simon is New York famous. That's like if you go to New York, people in New York would know who he was. They would go to his concerts, whole 9 yards. Paul Simon, oh my God. You hear about it on Seinfeld, whole 9 yards. But everywhere else, Paul Simon is just who? Who's Paul Simon? What? Huh? So definitely a difference between regular famous and New York famous. Let's see. 1792, the cornerstone laid for the White House. The cornerstone for the White House, the official home of every U.S. president and first lady since 1800, when John Adams moved in near the end of his term, was laid on this day in 1792. So they started the foundation for the White House on this day in 1792. In 2010, amid great fanfare, Chilean workers are rescued 69 days after their mine collapsed in Chile. Oh, remember that? I totally remember that. You got to get the trapped miners out of there. The Archbishop of Turin, Italy, announced that carbon 14 dating indicated that the Shroud of Turin dates only to the Middle Ages, through the origins of the shroud remain controversial. So this was the shroud, guys, that they supposedly Jesus was wrapped in. You could see his image from when he was resurrected. That's the theory. So in 1988, the Archbishop had it carbon dated, and it only dates back to the Middle Ages. That's what they're saying there, guys. In 1981, 1 week after the assassination of Anwar Sadat, voters in Egypt approved Hani Markabak as the country's new president. In 1972, a flight chartered by Uganda rugby team crashed in the Andes. Oh, I know this story. And the wreckage was not located for more than 2 months. The incident garnered international attention, especially after it was revealed the survivors had to resort to cannibalism. Oh yeah. If you guys don't remember this, in '72, a plane of rugby team crashed. 2 months to find them. They made a movie called Alive about it, and yeah, they ate each other. That's yep, they ate each other. All right. The film classic All About Eve, starring Betty Davis and Baxter, premiered in both Paris and New York City. Known for its acid wit, it won 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, guys. So that was in 1950. 1946, after being approved by the French voters in a referendum, the Constitution of the Fourth Republic was adopted in France. That was in 1946. Italy declared war. Italy declared war on Nazi Germany in 1943. In 1903, the Boston Americans, later the Boston Red Sox, defeated the Pittsburgh Pirates to win the first modern World Series. Nice, nice. About those Dodgers, man, got swept by the freaking Diamondbacks. That's yesterday in history. And then B'nai B'rith, the oldest and largest Jewish service organization in the world, was founded in New York City in 1843. All right, guys. So that was your Today in History. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Thinking of doing a 10am unboxing this weekend. Nice, nice, guys. Oh, speaking. Are you kidding me? Simon and Garfunkel? Yeah, Simon and Gar. They're not like like they're not world famous. They're like New York famous. And Simon and Garfunkel are more famous than just Simon. Can we agree on that? So my point was that Paul Simon is New York famous. Simon and Garfunkel, they reached out. They they were more than regional. I'll give them that. But Paul Simon alone is New York famous. That's right. I'm drinking Capri Sun, guys. It's good. Their version of the Donner Party. Thinking of doing. That was an awesome day. All right. Let's look at this, guys. Speaking of Holly, Speaking of the Mod Squad, guys, you need to get in on this tomorrow. It is a Scream 8x24 screen print with Skeet Urich and Matthew Lillard. Matthew Lillard's a $100 autograph by himself, guys. This is Beckett certified. For your chance to win, you need to subscribe to the Mod Squad and just watch the show, guys. Tomorrow, Saturday, October 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, guys. Look at that beautiful thing. Woo! I love the way they put sample photo on the side. Oh, they cross their T's and dots their I's over there, guys. So yeah, make sure you're tuning in for that, guys. It's Harley's birthday. She only turns 22 once, guys. Double deuce. So make sure you're getting over there and checking that out. I'm gonna be on the Mod Squad today, guys. For the horror show, I believe. Some show. I'm showing up. I'm gonna do my stick. That's all I know. But tune in over there, guys. It's a good one. All right. Yeah. What did we say? I want to say it's 3 hours ahead of us. So it'll be 5. I believe that's right. Yeah, I believe it's 5. Yeah. Tonight, 8 p.m. We are doing Friday the 13th giveaway. Yes, the horror show. Nice, guys. All right. Let's get into this, guys. We are looking at the history of Friday the 13th. How did this happen? What were the origins of Friday the 13th? I guess I could share this with you guys. You guys might want to see it. All right, let's see here. Friday the 13th origins. There we go. And then we do this. All right, guys. Friday the 13th, the origins. Where did this madness begin? We're going to get down to it, guys. All right. Long considered the harbinger of bad luck, Friday the 13th has inspired a late 19th century secret society, an early 20th century novel, a horror film franchise, and not one but two unwieldy terms. Presca and frigatrisca describe the fear of the supposed unlucky day. The fear of 13, guys. Just like walking under a ladder, crossing the paths of a black cat, or breaking a mirror, many people hold fast belief that Friday the 13th brings bad luck. Though it's uncertain exactly.
California Credit Union is with you wherever life takes you. Today, tomorrow, and in the future.
That's weird. That was weird. All right. While Western cultures have historically associated the number 12 with completeness, there are only 12 days of Christmas, 12 months, zodiac signs, 12 labors of Hercules, 12 gods of Olympus, 12 tribes of Israel, just to name a few. Its successor, 13, has a long history of being a bad luck. The ancient code of Himberabri, for example, reported omitting a 13th from a law of its legal rules. Though it's probably a clerical error, superstitious people sometimes point this as proof of the 13th long-standing negative association. Yeah, so 13, I got to let Rosie out, guys. Sorry, give me a minute. So number 13, I know casinos. Growing up in the casinos, guys, that casinos don't put the number 13 on their floor. They go 12, 14, and all the way up. Go bathroom, Rosie. We're in the middle of a show. Come on, go bathroom. We're doing a show. Not that she cares. But yeah, so a lot of buildings, a lot of companies won't put a 13th floor. They won't, do things with the number 13. So this isn't like just a small superstition. This goes back. This is companies straight up not putting a 13 in an elevator. So there's something more to it than just than just some old tired superstition like walking under the ladder or a black cat. What other weird superstitions are there? There's what is it? Don't step on a crack or you break your mama's back. Is that a superstition or is that just a a kid saying? What else is there? Come on, Rosie. Nope, she's got to go poop now. She went pee. Oh, this dog. Right in the middle, always right in the middle of the show. She has no qualms about having to go to the bathroom. Come on, Rosie, let's go. We're in the middle of a show, Rosie. We can only talk about 13 for so long. Come on. Oh, she has to sniff and she has to look, and then she sees someone and she barks a little bit. Rosie, come on. We're in the middle of stuff. Hey, Rosie, come on. Goddamn dog. All right. Sorry, guys. Oh, and then of course I gotta watch her because then if I don't, she'll bark at somebody and chase them down the street, even though she don't got no teeth. Well, she's got a couple that would get you, but all right. So 13, yeah, that is what other superstitions there are. What is it? It's the black cat. There's a black cat one. If a black cat crosses in front of you, you're bad luck for that day. What is it? A mirror. If you break a mirror, it's 12 years. Come on, Rosie. It's it's 12 years of bad luck. What else is there? Is there one if you find like a dime or something on the ground? Um, yeah, something like that. Okay, you good, Rosie? All right, guys. Sorry about that. When you gotta go, apparently. All right. Why is Friday the 13th unlucky? According to biblical attended the Last Supper held on Maundy Thursday, including Jesus and his 12 disciples, whom Judas betrayed him. The next day, of course, was Good Friday, the day of Jesus's crucifixion. The seating arrangement at the Last Supper is believed to have given rise to the long-standing Christian superstition that having 13 guests at a table was a bad omen. Specifically, it was courting death. Ooh. Though Friday's negative associations are weaker, some have suggested that also roots in Christian tradition. Just as Jews was sacrificed on a Friday, Friday was also said to be the day of Eve, and the day that Eve gave Adam the fateful apple from the tree of knowledge. I want my rib back, lady. As well as the day Cain killed his brother Abel. So Friday, in biblical sense, is not a good day. Jesus was crucified. Eve gave Adam the apple. Cain killed his brother. What the hell, man? The 13th Club. In the 19th century, a New Yorker named Captain William Fowler, 1827 to 1897, sought to remove the enduring stigma surrounding the number 13, and particularly the unwritten rule about not having 13 guests at a dinner table. By founding the exclusive society called the 13 Club, um, the group dinned regularly on the 13th day of the month in room 13 of the Knickerbocker Cottage, a popular watering hole Fowler owned from 1863 to 1883. Before sitting down for a 13-course dinner, members would pass beneath a ladder and a banner reading Morte te salutamus, Latin for those of us who are about to die salute you. Four former presidents. You got Chester Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, and Theodore Roosevelt would join the 13th Club ranks at one time or another. All right, Friday the 13th in pop culture. An important milestone in the history of Friday the 13th legend, particularly, not just the number 13, occurred in 1907 when the publication of the novel Friday the 13th, written by Thomas William Lawson. The book told a story of a New York City stockbroker who plays on superstitions about the date to create chaos on Wall Street and make killing on the market. The horror movie Friday the 13th, released in 1980, introduced the world to a hockey mask wearing killer named Jason, and perhaps the best known example of a famous superstition in pop culture history. The movie spawned multiple sequels as well as comic books, novels, novellas, video games, related merchandise, and countless terrifying Halloween costumes. What bad things happened on Friday the 13th? On Friday the 13th, 1307, officers of King Philip the Sixth of France arrested hundreds of the Knights Templar, a powerful religious and military order formed in the 12th century for the defense of the Holy Land. Imprisoned on charges of various illegal behaviors, but really because the king wanted access to their financial resources. Many Templars were later executed. Some cite the link with the Templars as the origin of Friday the 13th superstition, but many legends involving the Templars and their history and the truth remains murky. That's right, those Templar, man. Couldn't get the truth out of those guys. A lot of rumor and innuendo. In more recent times, a number of traumatic events have occurred on Friday the 13th, including German bombing of Buckingham Palace in 1940, the murder of Kitty Genovese in Queens, New York, 64, a cyclone that killed more than 300,000 people in Bangladesh, the disappearance of a Chilean Air Force plane in the Andes, the death of rapper Tupac Shakur took place on Friday the 13th. I did not know that. And the crash of Costa Condria cruise ship off the coast of Italy, which killed 30 people. The sources that we got this from, you guys can see. So that was kind of like the history of Friday the 13th. Don't really give us a lot. Don't really give us a lot there, History Channel. Didn't really give us a lot. Let's see what USA Today has to say about it. Combines two taboos that come from the Bible. Last Supper of Jesus. And then, yeah, so we already covered that part of it. Man, all these pop-ups. Yeah, I don't like this page already. So that was, you know what? Let's try one more thing here. Bigfoot on Friday the 13th. All right. We'll see if we can. The entire Friday the 13th story explained that Jason was a weed farmer, guys. His mom was a weed farmer. So the Knights Templar. So that's kind of what we're seeing. The Curse of Friday the 13th of its history is the Knights Templar. Oh. All right, hang on one second, guys. I messed it up. Hang on. Stop sharing. And then we got to share it again. I thought it would just switch over. All right, here we go. All right. All right, we'll check this out. I think it's more of the Knights Templar stuff. I think that's kind of what Friday the 13th really
its
is.
history. So in other words, welcome to the new series. Here we'll be discussing various topical issues connected to history regarding the dresses, the military aspect of life, the everyday life, all ranging from the ancient era to the modern day. So hope you enjoy it and stay tuned. You've probably always wondered why Friday the 13th is by many considered a bad luck day. Well, everybody says this, not many people know the reason. So today we'll try to explain this to you, but in order to do this, we'll have to take you back with us on a journey in time.
Ooh, a journey through time, guys.
The Order of the Templars was established after the First Crusade as protection for pilgrims visiting the Holy Land. By today's words, they were nothing more than medieval special forces, extremely effective in combat, feared by the opposing armies, fanatical to the last
They were
man,
like the real
and
deal
revered
Holyfield.
and respected by the whole of medieval society in Europe. The most immediate result was that the Templars were praised for their valor, they were praised for their humility, and praised for their devotion to the Catholic Church. The popes, the kings quickly started giving the poor knights of Christ money, so the order grew very quickly. Each and every knight owned his sword, his chainmail, and maybe his everyday utensils, so they were poor indeed, but the organization itself quickly started gaining influence and started to grow. And now, it's mid-13th century, as the Crusading era is at a decline. The Order of the Templars slowly but gradually moves to Europe, mainly to France, where they established their main headquarters. What's important, apart from being warrior monks, one of the most popular...
So this was after, where were we at here? So this was after the Crusades. So there was money going around. They taken money for the Crusades, man. Those weren't nothing
They
nice.
build a network of roads, keeps, castles, and banks where they keep and multiply their assets. For example, they are the creators of the check, something that revolutionized the medieval world of finance. One could deposit his money in one castle owned by the Templars in one part of Europe, travel all the way across the whole continent, and withdraw the money someplace else by presenting the right document.
Oh,
something
wow.
which was a complete revolution in the banking world in those times. What's more, while multiplying their money and their possessions, they quickly start operating independently of the king and independently of the Catholic Church, becoming sort of a state within a state.
Can't do that.
What's more, they are known to be one of the most secretive medieval societies ever, slowly but gradually rousing suspicion among the monarchs. It's the beginning of the 14th century. The King of France, Philip the Fair, rules with an iron hand. He sees this organization as something beyond his control, a direct threat to his power. What's more, he naturally needs money for the many wars he is waging, and the rich Order of the Templars appears to be the perfect solution to his troubles. He decides to act quickly. On Friday, the 13th of October, the year of our Lord 1307, the king's men arrest the Grand Master of the Order of the Templars, Jacques de Molay, and his closest cooperatives. The king accuses the order of heresy, of renouncing Christ and spitting on the cross during a clandestine initiation rite. He accuses them of sodomy, which are homosexual practices outlawed in the Middle Ages, and of Satanism, namely worshipping a demon called Baphomet. On that fateful day, the Templars are thrust into the dungeon, and the infamous trial of the Order of the Templars begins.
Oh, man.
Trial lasts for 7 long years, during which the knights are kept in dark, worm-filled and rat-infested cells and subject to the most barbarous medieval tortures. After this, not being able to withstand the atrocious conditions, the monks finally confess, although it must be remembered that these confessions were forced by torture. Later, they stand before the Papal Commission and simply revoke everything they had said before. Showing inhumanely mutilated bodies, they demand a fair trial with proper attorneys. What's important, many volunteers turn up willing to defend the good name of the order. However, the trial itself resembles a farce. It is conducted in the atmosphere of terror, blackmail, and bribery, which results in many of these attorneys resigning because they simply fear for their own lives.
Wow.
One thing worth mentioning, however, is that no matter how bad the accusations are, one thing the order is never accused of is fraud and dishonest financial operations. The year 1314 is the date when the trial officially comes to an end. All the accusations are sustained, and soon after, the Grand Master of the Order, Jacques de Molay, is dragged to the scaffold, where he's burnt at the stake for heresy. What happens then remains a mystery to historians until this day. While dying in flames, Jacques de Molay calls upon King Philip and the Pope Clement V, demanding a trial in front of God. He says, "Not a year will pass before you both will join me in death." What's more, both of them die within a year.
Wow.
This is known as the Curse of Jacques de Molay. All the people witnessing these events knew that the accusations were false, that the trial was a farce, and that many innocent people were sentenced to die. So from then on, it became common knowledge that this fateful day, Friday the 13th, when the infamous trial began, must bring nothing but bad luck. So this is our story. We'd like to thank all our reenactor friends who recreate the Order of the Templar.
That was actually pretty damn good. I'm actually impressed with that one. That was pretty damn good, guys. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Oh, stupid chat. Stupid chat. I see some of these comments here. It might be sick, but I used to poop in the ocean. I'm going way back. I have a few items for the giveaway tonight. That's going to be awesome. We don't like them, but we tolerate them. Let's see here. My buddy wanted to go after. Oh yeah, that's Sasha Baron. Are you kidding me? Simon and Garfunkel. I'm still getting that. Their version of the Donner Party. We're way back. I just want a juice box too. Whoa. Let's see what we got here, guys. Eclipse tomorrow. Nice, nice. We'll have to do live on that. How about a baker dozen? Get 13 donuts. Spilling salt. Breaking a mirror. Sounds like Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, and pop. Opening an umbrella inside. That's a good one. Don't put on your dad's tools away. You get a black eye. Oh, Lonnie, that was a good one. That was a good one. Find a penny, heads up all day for bad luck. It's a penny, but there's a full rhyme to it. You should leave the penny if you understand the saying. Coincidence, so I can't say. Thank God it's Friday. That would be God, Supernova. I got married on Friday the 13th. Oh, man. Carolyn Russ got married on Friday the 13th. Oh, nice, nice. What happens to Rose? Oh, Rosie, she was a rescue. And I believe before I got her, she was a crate dog. Like she lived pretty, I think. So my theory, based on nothing, but just the way she acts, was I think, Vegas, a lot of apartments. I think she was an apartment dog. Someone kept her in a crate and then they only let her out like when it was time for walks, time for that stuff. So her teeth, she was trying to get out of the crates, I believe, and her teeth are all jacked up. She has a few, but they're kind of like she'll do snacks on the side of her mouth. It's just stuff going on. But she's living a good life now. She's living the best life. Never leave a harbor on a Friday. Charlie, how's it going, buddy? That's awesome when marriage can work, but it doesn't work for me. I'm a better person single. Some of us are. No whistling in the wheelhouse. Oh yeah, you got all those sailor ones too. Jeremy, the madman, how are you? Slept in. I slept 4 hours at the gym in the last 2 days. Nice, Chris. Man, you're getting buffed there, buddy. Lonnie. All right. Yeah, guys. So Friday the 13th, named after the Knights Templar, and the massacre that took them at the King I don't know, because you got the Crusades. Were they innocent, really? Or were they, I don't know. That's crazy, though. So that's why Friday the 13th is such a different kind of holiday, guys. That's where the origins come from, and we learned. All right. What else we got? We got Bigfoot sighting today. What else we got going on out here in the world? We got a few minutes. Let's check out what's going on. The whole Israel deal, man, that thing's getting nuts over there. Might be a world war, guys. I'm just saying. You got a lot of different Middle East. What the heck? A lot of Middle East people over there who want a war with Israel. So, it could be the perfect opportunity. What the fuck? There we go. Ada Pinkett Smith, Will calling her wife at the Oscar was shocking. He hadn't said it in years. We still talking about this, man? What the fuck is going on with this website, man? Why is it so fucking all right? Jada Pinkett Smith is now revealing the shocking part for her in Will Smith's infamous Oscar rant and slap that was referred to her as wife because she hadn't used that word for you. God, this chick needs to just go away, dude. The actress who recently revealed she and Will have been living separate lives for 7 years recalled the 2022 Oscar moment in an interview with NBC. Huda, good old Huda, saying that she was really shocked because of how he referred to her during his fit of rage. Can't forget it. After Chris Rock joked about Jada's bald head as a result of her struggles with alopecia, Will shouted, "Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth," before slapping Chris. Now, Jada saying they haven't called each other husband and wife in a long, long time. So hearing these words come out mixed with the heated moment caught her completely off guard. God, she's a fucking egotistical maniac, man. She also explains what went down during commercial break, claiming Chris came up to her and apologized for his comments, but she was more focused on Will not knowing exactly what was going on with him. No one apologized to her. Come on, shut up. Shut up. As reported, Jada also told Huda they've been separated since 2016. She admitted they've been carrying on the marriage shtick for a while now, even publicly denying a talk of a split as the years went on. They obviously kept the charade going at the Oscars too, but to be fair, keep the name of the woman I've been separated out of your mouth. This doesn't really. She's a lying cunt, dude. Like she has a show. Oh, excuse my language, guys. Just dropping the C bomb there. Just dropping the C bomb. She has a show on YouTube called like the Red Door or the Red Chair or some nonsense, and they talked about it. And there was like she had an affair on him. Like there wasn't no hey we were separated. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think she's egotistical. I think she's full of crap. I don't think anyone apologized to her. Why would you? Your husband slaps me in my face after making a joke in a public forum. And yeah, I don't think anyone apologized to her. I think she's full of shit. Let me see. Let's see any other decent headliners that we could talk about, guys. Let's see. Ronnie Ortiz Morago from the Jersey Shore prepares apology for his Jersey Shore roommates, ready to make amends. I want to apologize and say what did he do this time? Like this dude's always apologizing. How many years has it been since this Jersey Shore thing came out? Can't we just be over these fucking people by now? I mean, all they're doing is fighting and drinking and apologizing. I mean, come on. It's been like 20 years, has it not? Oh man. Yes, I don't buy that at all. I don't buy that at all. Jersey Shore, come on. Time to just cut these kids loose. Make them make their own living. Let's see. What else we got here? God, this website sucks. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to navigate through this site. Hang on one second, guys. Let me see. All right. What is this? Nope. I spelt it wrong. Hang on. There we go. All right. Maybe E will be better than TMZ. Their website sucks. All right. Jada Pinkett Smith. Nope. We already covered her. What else we got? God, these websites are horrible. They don't want you to look at the fucking websites anymore. They want you to just freaking can't even scroll down on these sons of guns. I don't care. K-pop. Let's see. Joe Jonas posts cryptic note amid Sophie Turner split. Oh, poor Joe Jonas. He's all heartbroken. Got dumped. New Suits TV series is in the works, guys. Oh, shoot. Who loves Suits? I love Suits, guys. We are looking at a new Suits TV series. 4 years after the widely popular USA series Suits. God, these websites are gonna fucking irritate the shit out of me. All right, here we go. A new show set in the same universe with creator Aaron Korshid at the helm is in his early stages of development at NBC Universal. The forthcoming project will not serve as a revival, reboot, or spinoff per deadline, but will instead feature a brand new cast of characters at their own firm in a completely different location. The legal dramedy, which stars all the normal guys, ran for 9 seasons. A brief refresher, Suits followed Mike. So this will be in the same universe, but just a different law firm. And then they actually did have a spinoff called Pearson, which was Jessica Pearson, the main gal, where she ventured into the world of Chicago politics. But that didn't last very long. Yeah, you know what? I'm so happy I have Rosie. Rosie's the best dog ever. He's trying to make Sophie be a bad guy and all that. He can go fluff himself. I know nothing about it. They make you pay to read the internet these days. I think so. Oh, man. Yeah, so spin-off of Suits, guys. How cool is that? I'm excited about that. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to get to work. They want me to start actually working normal times. What the heck? What the heck? All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Join us at 4:20. We got a baked and unboxed for you guys. A good one, too. It's a surprise, guys. We got giveaways. We're going to announce all of October's giveaways. We got some making up to do, guys. So we're going to jump into it. Join us at 4:20. It's going to be a big one, guys. You're going to want to do it. Surprises, surprises, surprises. That's what I'm telling you. All right, guys, I'm going to head out of here. I will see ya. Yep, stay lifted, guys. Fuck the drama. Russ is right, man. We're going to get out of here. That door open. Listen to the old man story. Oh, wait till 4:20. I got an old man talking to me story about giant dog breeds and Fox News. All the nonsense, guys. All the nonsense. All right. I will see you guys at 4:20. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.